So we're at a waterfall right now, and it is gorgeous. There's so much mist here, and it's very slippery on these rocks, but it is beautiful. And I gotta say, that mist is pretty refreshing. It feels really nice. But yeah, this is just a beautiful little area. My phone is getting absolutely covered in water. But yeah, it's quite lovely down here. And I'm really glad we had the opportunity to come down here and check it out. It is incredibly windy up here. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying thanks to the wind. But we've got the cliffs here that they would push the buffalo off to kill them. Over here, and way over there, you have the mountains, which are still visible. Unfortunately, it's going to be our last view of the mountains. We're now heading towards Saskatchewan, which is the plains, and of course, you see the start of them here. But these are the foothills of the mountains, and like I mentioned, this is where they would kill the buffalo. So there is a whole museum over that way. That's the path that we came from. We're going to check it out, go through there, learn more about this place and its history, and so that's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait to check it out. Alright, now this is where things get a little bit unfortunate. So I'm recording this back at my apartment in Ontario because after we left Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump, there's about a day's worth of video and photos that I no longer have. I'm not going to go into the details of what happened, but it was some sort of mess up with iCloud. And that ended up in me losing an entire day's worth of like vlogs and pictures, and so that really sucks. But thankfully, I was the only one on the trip, so I'm gonna have to use some other people's photos, and I'll just basically talk over the whole thing, explaining what's going on like I would normally do in my vlog, just without me actually vlogging there. So we've moved on from Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump, and we are now at Grasslands National Park. Something you're going to notice from here on out, it is really, really flat, like incredibly flat. I mean, there are like hills and valleys, but the horizon is basically one straight line. It is crazy, and it just stretches on and on and on. It's also really rare to see any sort of plants that go any higher than the grass. Trees are really sparse, and there's a couple of points where you can just see just a lone tree in the middle of this vast emptiness. And it's really cool. Of course, being prairies, it's prime territory for prairie dogs. There were plenty of little mounds around the place, and we got to see a lot of them scurrying around, and they were really cute as well. There's also a lot of really neat plant life here, really close to the ground. There were cactuses, a lot of neat shrubs. It was just really cool to look at. And honestly, I'm really disappointed that all like my videos and stuff got lost, because these pictures don't quite do it as much justice as the videos can. It's a lot more breathtaking to actually be there than to just see this flat expanse in a still image. So I wish I could share that with you, but obviously I have very limited resources that I can use to display that. The other thing I'm majorly disappointed about is we stopped at this old home that had been built here a couple hundred years ago, and there was a little area where we could do some lassoing, practice lassoing this wooden cow that was set up. And I was doing this for, I don't know, like 20 minutes, constantly just trying to hook the rope around the horn. And I recorded the entire thing, except for one time, when I was just showing my brother how to do it. And in that time that I wasn't recording, I so happened to get it. So I was determined after that point to keep doing it until I could get it on camera. And I did, and now I lost it. So that's severely disappointing. But yeah, that's basically everything that got missing. From this point onward, I have everything else. But yeah, that really sucks that got missing, because I had some really nice pictures and videos. But yeah, I guess back to your regularly scheduled vlogging content.
So this was an old homestead here out in the grasslands, and I've always found older stuff fascinating. I love seeing remnants of the past, as you may know if you've seen my previous vlogs, and I just find it really interesting to imagine what it would be like to be living in these conditions. Living out here in the middle of nowhere, that would just be crazy. And I don't know, I could never imagine living in something like this. Over here there's a fun little thing where you can try to lasso the cow. I did it a bunch of times, recorded most of them, got it once off camera. Of course, the only time I had done it was off camera, so that I kept trying again and again and again, and finally eventually I did it. Getting it on camera took long enough, but yeah, this is a pretty neat little place, and just kind of see a bit of what living here would have been like. So we may have left the mountains, but that doesn't mean everything is completely flat, as you've seen earlier with the valley and stuff. But here we've got this butte we're hiking around, and just some more of these beautiful rolling hills. It's similar to the mountains. It's reminiscent of them, even though they're not quite as massive, and they're a lot more green, obviously. Yeah, this is just a beautiful little place. The sun is still burning down on us. It's a very warm, sunny day, but it's great. Perfect weather for this. And yeah, this is just gorgeous. It's our last stop for the day. So after this, we're going to be leaving grasslands. But yeah, it's a cool place, and I'm glad that we got to visit here and experience a bit more of the grasslands here. And look at this view from up here. You can see the road we came from and just how long it stretches on for. It is ridiculous. Yeah, this is a really cool place, and I'm glad we got to stop here and check it out.